This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
So next time you think about digital marketing strategy, just remember, great reputation management is the secret ingredient that makes all your other efforts work better. Discover how community engagement enhances adult language learning through real practice, social support, and scientific learning methods. Why community engagement matters in language education. When it comes to learning a new language, especially for adults, the process can sometimes feel isolating or overwhelming. Traditional classroom settings or self-study methods, while effective to a degree, often miss one crucial element: community engagement. In fact, research and practical experience show that involving yourself in a language learning community can significantly boost your language acquisition journey. So, what makes community engagement so powerful in language education, and how can adult language learners tap into this resource? Let's explore how connection and interaction with others can accelerate your progress and make language learning a more enjoyable experience. The role of community in language learning. Learning a language isn't just about memorizing vocabulary or understanding grammar rules, it's about communication, culture, and the ability to connect with real people in a meaningful way. Community engagement brings these aspects to life by creating an environment where language is used practically and socially. Practice in real contexts. When part of a community, you get to practice speaking and listening in natural scenarios. This kind of immersive interaction helps solidify vocabulary and improves fluency more than isolated drills. Feedback and support. Fellow learners and native speakers can offer immediate feedback, encouragement, and tips to correct mistakes. This social learning process aligns perfectly with the science of language learning, which emphasizes active use and meaningful repetition. Motivation and accountability. Joining a group keeps you motivated and accountable. When others expect you to participate or show progress, you're more likely to stay consistent with your language learning routine. Community engagement and the science of language acquisition. From a scientific perspective, language acquisition is enhanced through social interaction. Cognitive studies suggest that meaningful communication in a community context triggers better retention and deeper understanding. This is largely due to how our brains process language, through repetition, meaningful input, and emotional connection. Adult language learning, in particular, benefits from engagement that involves social cues and contextual clues that are missing in rote memorization or passive listening. Groups provide those cues naturally, such as body language, tone, and cultural demonstrations, which reinforce the language in a multisensory way, allowing learners to internalize the language faster and more naturally. How to get involved in language learning communities. If you're wondering how to learn a language with community engagement, here are some simple but effective ways to start incorporating this into your routine. Join language meetups. Many cities have language exchange meetups where learners and native speakers gather to practice. These informal settings reduce stress and encourage conversational practice. Participate in online forums and groups. Platforms like Reddit, Facebook groups, or language-specific forums provide an opportunity to ask questions, share resources, and practice writing skills. Use language learning apps with community features. Some apps encourage social interaction through chat functions, discussion boards, or video practice sessions with other learners. Attend cultural events. Engaging with cultural festivals, cooking classes, or film screenings in your target language connects language learning with real-world experiences. Volunteer or join clubs. Volunteering or joining clubs that interest you, e.g., book clubs, hiking groups. But operate in your target language can be a fun way to immerse yourself while meeting new people. Tools that enhance community-based language learning. While community engagement is invaluable, combining it with scientifically backed language learning systems can take your progress to the next level. One such resource is ScienceBasedLearning.com, which offers a simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system paired with an online practice app. This platform uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize learning and retention, meaning you review vocabulary and concepts at optimal intervals to keep them fresh in your mind. Plus, pairing this with community involvement ensures that what you learn through the system gets practiced and reinforced in social settings. The bottom line: Language education isn't just about hours spent in study, it's about meaningful interaction and practice with others. Community engagement creates opportunities for learners to use the language naturally, receive feedback, stay motivated, and experience cultural nuances firsthand. Adult language learners who actively participate in language communities often see faster progress and enjoy the entire process more. If you want to accelerate your adult language learning journey, combining community engagement with a structured system based on the science of language acquisition can be the key. Check out sciencebasedlearning.com for a simple yet effective language learning system that leverages spaced repetition and offers an online practice app to keep you connected and progressing every day.